Okay, we're here in the Vet Tech Lab with Laura Suter. Hello, how are you? And a special guest, I guess, today.
Yeah, this is Maple.
What's her name?
Maple.
Maple, okay,
Yep.
Very good.
She's one of our program cats this year.
Very good. So you're the veterinarian for all the animals, and you also work here, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so I teach a couple classes, and then I oversee the care of the animals, so their veterinary care.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about Parkland's program. It's a 2-year program. Mm-hmm. All kinds of animals, mostly small animals. What kind of animals do you work with?
Yeah, so here on the Parkland campus, we do have cats and dogs that live on campus. They are here for 1 academic year, and then we actually adopt them out. Most of them go home with our students and staff here at Parkland. Most of them come from animal shelters. We utilize them for our teaching program, and then they get adopted out.
So the vet techs, they're working with actual animals quite a bit then?
Yep, they're working with cats and dogs on a weekly basis. We do work with the University of Illinois for large animal programs, so they go over there, they work with cows, horses. They do get to rotate through a little bit of even exotic animals over there.
Wow. So what kind of students do you find are good at this, that make good vet techs? What kind of personality do you have to have?
So you need to be good with animals, obviously.
Right.
That's going to be the first thing, is a love for animals. But you also, a part that isn't really known as much, is you also have to be good at communicating with people, because attached to every animal is their owner.
Right.
So good at animal skills, people skills, and then hands-on. It's a very hands-on profession.
Okay, so here at Parkland, it's a 2-year program. Do people get hired pretty quickly once they graduate from this program?
Yep. We have a very good rate of getting hired after. So they do their 2-year program, and then the following summer or fall, they then will sit for their board exam. So the VTNE is what their board exam is called, and then they become what's called a certified veterinary technician, or a CVT. Okay,
and then I know probably a lot of them just do that and that's what they want to do, but do a lot of kids move on and go to a 4-year school and take things after this?
Not as much with our program. It is more of a career program. So we do have, students who have gone on to further their career. There are some who have gone out, been veterinary technicians for a few years, and have actually gone back to veterinary school to be a veterinarian, but that's not really the main focus.
What kind of pay do vet techs look at?
Starting is going to be in Illinois somewhere around probably $15 to $17 an hour. It's going to vary more. If you're in a rural area, it's going to be maybe a little less. If you're in an urban area, it's going to be more. You
got to be ready for anything if you're doing this. Every day is probably completely different when you're working out in the field, right?
Oh yeah. Yep. Any day, one day you could be seeing appointments, so helping the veterinarian, drawing blood, running lab work, just taking care of the animals in general. You could be helping with surgery, so veterinary technicians are a large part of the surgical team doing anesthesia. So they're putting the animals under anesthesia, and then any of the pre-op and post-op care generally falls with the veterinary technician as well. So giving medications, any sort of nursing care, they're just a very important part of the animal care team. So they work usually directly with the veterinarians, and any sort of kind of the nursing care kind of falls to them.
So like when you do this, you might think, the local veterinarian and stuff, but do vet techs do a lot of things besides just veterinarian offices and stuff? Yeah,
they can. They can do research, they can work in laboratories, like some of the big biomedical labs will hire veterinary technicians. They can go work at zoos.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a whole bunch of different career options.
And when you go out, when you go out in the public and you just see your students and you see them working, how does that make you feel? I mean, is it pretty cool that you know you've trained them and you've trained them really well?
Yeah, it is really cool. There's not too many of these programs. I believe there's 3 in the state of Illinois currently, so it's not a very common program. We only accept 32 students every year. So it is really cool to see them out working. A lot of them do seem to stay local, which is really cool.